Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be carrying on with our grind. So I think I opened about 10 big boxes of a video. I didn't really get anything at all. I can't remember. I don't think I did. I'll just, I'll try and save it for the video, but I get a bit impatient. So again, I'll show you what my account is looking like. Actually, I think I got Mama's Hug, but that is just such a trash star power. I don't think I'll ever use that one. So account looking pretty decent so far. So also, if you guys missed out, I did a video on the Gene brand new star power on my main channel, so make sure to check that one out. I feel like that was a pretty decent video. So before we jump into the video, then make sure you're using the create code in the shop. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, jumping into the first game, and so we've got Bridge Too Far. Don't think I've really played this map since the brand new meta, but I suspect the same type of brawlers are going to be the best, because yeah, I'll ban out Claire because I don't think I've got a high level Claire, and she's definitely really strong on this map. So I want to try and benefit out of the brand new reload gear as much as possible on this map in particular. Main reason being is because going to get a lot of damage. It is Bridge Too Far. If you win your lane, you can get so much damage onto the enemy safe. So probably we'll go for rocket number 4 here. To be honest, I don't know, rocket number 4 I've always just thought wasn't really completely the best. I'm a little bit biased towards the brand new star power, but I'm going to go with more rockets just because I feel like it still takes a little bit too long to get the 4th rocket. I only really like that star power in knockout because you basically respawn with it every single time. That's just my personal preference. So a lot of people still like rocket number 4, maybe on the heist as well. We can get a little bit more damage. So I might switch it out. I'll see by the composition, because maybe if the opponent, if you preserve your ammo pretty well, then you can get 4 rockets onto the safe. Yeah, that's all right. But also in your 1v1s, like, more rockets are actually pretty deadly. So anyways, enough of that rambling. Let's see what our last guy is going to go. So Lola is definitely a really strong pick on this map, just because of that reload gear as well. All 3 of us have the reload gear, so this is what I like right here. Everyone abusing a brand new reload gear. As I probably mentioned before, I fully expect this gear to get nerfed, by the way. So I'd make sure to get as much usage out of it as quickly as possible, because 20% is a little bit too much for me. What do you guys think about the brand new reload gear? I think it's just too much value. I think it should be nerfed to around probably like 15%, 10%. Like, you think of it in comparison to the damage gear, which is only active at 50% less HP. This is active all of the time, and whenever I'm whenever I'm playing Power League on my main account, I don't know why my Lola wants to switch, by the way, but yeah, whenever I'm playing on my main account, whenever I've got a brawler with the reload gear available, literally every single time I'm picking that reload gear, right? Where normally most of the time, it's quite map specific, which I like about gears, whereas right now this reload gear, you got to pick it every single time. So we're getting absolutely deleted right here. I don't want to face off against Piper. This is literally like my worst matchup, Piper. So yeah, get me off this brawler. I don't want to be facing her anytime soon, so I'm unsure why my teammates really put me on her. I think Lola should probably go on a Piper, if anything. So this B has got some really good jukes. Like, this is literally a harder game than what I've been getting on my main account. When I played about 3 games on my main account to warm up, and it was a piece of cake. And now this B is juking for her life. Like, this has got to be a half decent player if she's got these jukes about her. So I'm trying to push up right here. Charge shot is going to be pretty deadly, so got to be careful of that one. So we finally win our lane after a whole minute. It took us a whole minute to win our lane. That is pretty damn bad overall, but hopefully we can just delete this B upon respawn. And that's why I love that star power. Just look at that star power, guys. It's so good once you connect onto an opponent. Literally, the more rocket star power, it's so hard for the enemy to really escape it, other than that Max right there. So this Max is just running in a straight line. We're just going to use the gadget to... Okay, no, I won't just use the gadget to finish her off. And still, we haven't got onto the safe. This is pretty bad. Was our draft just that bad, or what? Let's see if we can try and get this Piper. It's going to go down right here. They're just so aggressive at the start. It's hard for me to really get onto the safe. So she's using shield gear as well. She's going to completely wreck me in a 1v1, and it's going from bad to worse. So I really need to do something. I haven't hit the safe once right here, so I'm kind of letting my team down right here. I'm going to use gadget to break open the grass a little bit. And yeah, this is pretty hard. Like, Piper is really good in the 1v1 scenarios. B's pretty good. Max is pretty good. So I can see how it's been a little bit hard for us to get as much damage as anticipated. So I'm just going to use the super right here, so Max is forced to run forward. And this is GG. It's just nothing we can do. We're getting absolutely deleted right here. So Now we need to make some mid-game adjustments. When you get completely smashed like that, you need to make adjustments. You can easily turn the game on its head. So I'm just gonna go left. I don't want this Lola to switch lanes. I think that was pretty pointless. Max is gonna be a really hard matchup for me, so I need to stay at maximum distance to really do anything against us. So yeah, we do have a Max gadgeting on our faces right here. We're all gonna die, but it is pretty expected. It's a Brock against a Max. Literally, Max fully hard counters a Brock. So as long as those gadgets are down, we can probably start to win this matchup. So again, Max just gonna go completely aggro. They are doing their wiggles and they're gonna die. That is pretty damn bad. I don't know why they're wiggling like that, because they've just died twice in a row. So again, got to be careful. This red rocket number 4 might come in hand as well. Once you win your lane, you might just get a little bit more value. But just look how hard it is to hit a Max. You could just run at a Brock every single time and you're going to delete them. So fortunately, Lola is doing okay. We're kind of relying on Lola to get a lot of his damage right here. Max is going to use that super to speed it up. I'm going to use a super on this B. Hopefully I can get a couple of shots of my super. Nice. Lola going to get a kill as well. And it's still going pretty bad. No one can deal with his Max right here, which is pretty painful. I'm just going to use the gadget. Not going to actually connect onto her. But she has no more gadgets left. So at least we know that right here. So Lola doing pretty good down this right hand side. Probably could have used her super a little bit quicker. B going to get some taps onto her. We really need to try and get like a team wipe together so we can get some damage in. So we're going to get tapped by this B again. B going to be pretty weak. Oh, this pinch is really hard for me to do anything against. Bo is not really doing too much. Again, this is why I don't really like Bo at all, because in 1v1 scenarios, which this map is, he isn't really going to be doing too much. So yeah, of course I'm getting shot at by my teammates. Like, I'm not completely playing the best, but these guys aren't really doing anything either, and we can still win this game. I just don't know why my teammates have given up. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this first game. You guys have got to see the bad and the good and the ugly. So again, toxic teammates, nothing really changing right here. Let's see who we're at least facing off against. So these guys are pretty good. I don't even know how my teammates are legendary 3, by the way. Like, they were pretty damn bad, but that's going to be it for the first game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, into the next game. So let's try and be positive inside of this one. I feel like if I've learned anything out of that last game, of course, you got to try and learn every single game what could have things you could have done differently. Is I probably should have banned Max. Like, considering my power 10 brawlers, Max countered my Brock, which I wanted to play. So yeah, probably should have banned out Max. I feel like all the other matchups, like Piper was pretty rough for me as well. Piper has always hard countered Brock. And then B, I can win against a B, but it's kind of like a 50-50 because she's got faster projectile speed than me. So yeah, maybe Brock just isn't as good on that map. I need to test things out for sure. But yeah, I don't know why teammates still feel the need to shoot back when I feel like no one was playing well. Like, no one could get damage. I think they were just playing incredibly well. We just got outplayed anyway. But talking about this brand new game, and so we have Bell's Rock. I don't think I've played this map for a little while. They got Mr. P and a Jean. So that's a bit of a wild combination, if I'm completely honest, because yeah, I don't see Mr. P doing really too much. So I want to go with a I mean, Brock could be a decent pick again. Piper's a decent pick, but I want to go with a Rico. Rico just get counted a little bit by Mr. P, but I feel like on this map in particular, he's pretty underrated. I'm hoping my teammate doesn't go with Brock. This isn't... Oh, okay. We go with Brock paired with a Rico. That's not what you really want when you're a Rico, right? You want the walls up, and we're just going to Brock. We're just going to destroy my walls instantly. So now I'm going to look pretty trash. It's going to be another short video. I can just smell it. I can smell it. I literally said, let's be positive. And then now going into the negatives. Now, a Piper as well. This is fantastic. 2 brawlers that are going to open up the map as quickly as possible. So straight away, we know we need to win these first 2 rounds, basically. We need to get at least this first round in the bag straight away, because the map's going to get opened up pretty quickly. They've got Jean to open up the map as well. It's pretty rough. So straight away, I need to get onto anyone but the Piper. Piper's going to be a pretty decent brawler against us because she can pretty much 2-tap us. So we want to go straight on that Mr. P. Try and get as much pressure as possible. And hopefully get this first round win. So Mr. P going to get a few shots onto us. But regardless, we're going to just pressure up. Mr. P going to be 1 shot here. I'm going to use the gadget to heal up a little bit more. Jean's going to be pretty weak as well. We're just going to spam shots because of his Riddle gear. And this isn't looking completely best. I don't know how he hasn't gone down here. Jean's going to finally go down. And I might try and clutch up. Let's see how it kind of fares off. So we're actually healing up pretty well here. Piper's going to use super here to break open the map as much as possible. And this it's just not looking the strongest, is it, guys? I mean, we can continue to try and clutch up here, but it's not looking highly likely whatsoever. We can try and get this matchup against the Mr. P over on this side. We can use super here to pressure up a little bit. But as the map opens up even more, I just can't see how we win this game. Yeah, we're just getting pinched out. And it's going from bad to worse. They've already deleted all of the walls on their side of the map. Yeah, let's try and do something right here. So, I mean, I could have probably killed Mr. P a little bit earlier. That's one thing that's probably going to bite me in the backside. And as the games have going on, I'm finding it incredibly difficult to really do something. I don't know if I'm just playing really bad recently, but I just feel like it's even harder to win games on this account right now, even though since the update things have actually got better. But now I get a double kill with Rico, so things are looking a little bit better here. Piper should be able to go down pretty soon. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, a triple kill to literally respond to me calling myself trash. That's just what you love to see, guys. That is what you love to see. And now we're getting close to super again, and this is where we can start to go aggressive. Still got another gadget to hand, so let's just use this gadget right here. Doesn't really get a lot of healing from us. It's pretty down bad here right here. Gene is pressuring quite hardly. Gene's going to go really low right here. Let's see if we can get a kill. Nice, we do manage to get a kill in time. But now we have Piper and Mr. P trying to pinch me down. I don't know where my Carl really is here. I'm hoping he backs me up pretty quickly here, else we're going to be in a really bad situation. Carl just go in. He is getting gadgeted by the Piper. Mr. P is going to be pretty weak as well. Got to be careful of that damage gear though. Just look how easy it is to run at Mr. P, by the way, guys. Like, I don't know how he hasn't been buffed at all. Like, in the open, you can just dodge Mr. P so easily. Piper's still doing a decent job against this Carl right here. Thing is about Carl, he can't really go onto the Piper because of that gadget. Mr. P going to get us pretty weak, and that's going to be us losing that game. That is... that's pretty damn bad. There's no way Carl's going to defeat a Piper and a Mr. P chipping him down. And yeah, things are going from bad to worse right here. So let's try and clutch things up in the end. I don't know. It's just how Power League is at the moment. On my main account, it's just so easy. I've won like 4 games in a row, not even trying. And then on my free-to-play account, it just seems even sweatier. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky against pretty good opponents. So again, got to pressure up. Gene gonna try and go onto me here, so I can definitely pressure against him. He doesn't really do a lot of damage. I don't really need to panic and use my gadget right. That is one thing. I can use gadget right here just because I want to make sure I'm getting this round. Maybe I could have saved it, but as I said, I want to make sure I get this round. So normally I don't want to run into a Gene and feed his super. If he was playing it completely perfect, I probably would have been a little bit more patient and tried to chip at him from a distance. But yeah, we're in anger mode. We just want to delete this guys as quickly as possible. If Gene has a pull here, got to be more careful in case he's using mythic gear, which he actually is. I was just about to point out that he's using a mythic gear because you can see below where those gears are on the brawler. Like, it looks a little bit different. If you look at it right now, you'd know what I mean. And yeah, he just deletes me from that range. I don't think that would have been a pullable range beforehand, but he gets it off. That's definitely my bad. Should have looked at that gear a lot sooner. So now we're in a pretty bad situation. I'm going to use my super against Mr. P here, hoping I could have got a kill, but Carl just going really aggressively against a Gene with pull. Brock with a clutch shot there. That could be really telling. Okay, and then gets deleted. Okay, now we're in another 1v2 situation. It's so hard to clutch up in knockout in a 1v2. You guys probably know it already. It feels like you should be able to clutch up, but because of how the maps are designed and the matchups, it's so hard to win a 1v2. So yeah, I'm trying my best right here, but it's not looking likely that I'm going to come off as the victor. So we're going to heal up, but I just don't see how I win this one. I really don't see it. Mr. P Porter chasing me down, and we've got a Mr. P chipping us down, and it's probably going to be it. So 2 losses in a row. For my sanity, I just can't continue on. I can't play a third game. Yeah, we've even tilted down. Wow, all he can do is laugh at this point. All he can do is laugh. I think that's like 6 losses on the bounce on this account. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Of course, you can't win every single game. And for my own sanity, you've got to take breaks, right? Like everyone, one thing I would recommend as well is if you're on the tilting streak, don't just continue to play again, because you're just going to tilt even more so. So take a break. Go outside, get some fresh air. I don't know, just take a little bit of a break and then resume on the ground, which I probably will do to get me back up off of the videos. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Unfortunately, a little bit shorter than before. I could just feel myself tilting a bit too much, so I need to end the session. So yeah, that's going to be it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.